Hi Pisces, welcome to your new love reading for February 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Daddy Tarot. Love and support to him. Check him out, show him some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this could resonate for you or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign as well. And this could represent an existing relationship with a new development, like something new is going on inside a current relationship. All right. Okay, Pisces. What do we got here for February 2020 Pisces? What do we got? Okay. 8 of Wands. The Emperor, that could be Aries. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. The Death card, that could be Scorpio. The Magician, that could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Right, let's see who we're dealing with here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Ooh, that one's come up quite a bit. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles has been coming up too. All right, so this could be Virgo. Doesn't have to be male or female, but if talking about specifically, if you want to go there. So Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, or Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo. Okay. All right, Pisces. So you're gonna have to be making some decisions about your best interest, and it's probably because you're not going to be putting up with any shenanigans. I'm getting some water here. I felt like I've had something like, it's just so dry. Ugh, my voice wears out. Feels like there's a little speck of dust or something. What's this Emperor about? Ooh, Pisces. Wow. So did you just meet this person, or if you haven't yet, they're incoming. What's this Emperor about? We got 2 8s. All right, so there's been kind of a dry spell here. Some decisions need to be made that you might not be happy about. So, but it's minor compared to this apparently. So we got 2 8s and 2 4s. You got a decision you're trying to make, trying to think about what to do, what's in your best interest. So you're not worried. You're just like, all right, I gotta decide on this. I really want the best course of action for myself in light of recent developments, which is probably someone's coming in or someone just got there. What's this Emperor about? Pisces. Page of Pentacles. Okay. What's this? What you call it? What's this Pentacles? Page of Pentacles about? Let's see. This Page of Pentacles with Pisces. The Empress. Okay. What's this 8 of Swords? So this is somebody that's cautious also. So are you two like kind of circling each other, sizing each other up at this point, getting to know each other? What's this 8 of Swords for Pisces? The Hierophant. Okay. So you don't know what to do. That's why in light of this happening, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? This is probably the first significant relationship since the last one that was significant for you. Like this has the same kind of feel or potential for the significance as the last significant relationship, whenever that was. I'm not talking about just casual dating. This is kind of, you're wondering if this person can be trusted, if they're going to be the same type of person that kind of got you all messed up from the last time. You know what I mean? Like that was pretty darn significant that didn't work out last time. What's this Death card about? Pisces. 9 of Wands. Okay. What's this Magician about? What's this Magician about? Good. Okay, so we got, excuse me, the Hermit. That could be Virgo. Here's the thing. You're a lot stronger than you think you are, and you don't have to be hamstrung by this decision. You get to decide and make decisions about your life. And I think you're at the crossroads because you don't want to be in a position where someone's deciding for you, because you are so fluid and easygoing about things. You don't want to put yourself in a position again where someone's deciding for you, but at the same time, you don't readily know what to do. And I think that's causing you some stress. And this person is not kind of showing you all of who they are, because they're kind of sizing you up too. They don't want to be, used, but they also could be looking for someone to take care of them. And you're just like, I don't know if I want that. Like, I like what I'm seeing so far, but I don't want to be somebody's nurse, and I don't want to be a purse. So and the thing here is that even if this, I can see why it's reminding you of the last person, because you've got this fear that you're going to be in the same situation again where you're kind of going to be used. And you don't, I think you are selling yourself short, in the sense that what's showing here is that you're feeling like you don't have a choice, or that you don't know what to do. And this is about having faith in yourself and trust in yourself. I'm not saying that as advice, like, look, it's okay. No, this is a call to action to get vertical on this and to stand your ground. You are a lot stronger than you think you are, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And if something doesn't feel right, you get up and you get to leave. This is somebody new. This is not somebody you have, established connections with. You get to leave if you want to. We got a couple of pages here. It's just happened. This isn't anything that's going to be seriously set in motion, so, unless you want it to be. I think what's going on here is that initially it looked like this person had a lot to offer, and there was this same mindset. I think actually this is someone that you're wondering if it's going to be the same type of person again that wants the benefit of you taking care of them. I mean, we got the Empress here and we got the Emperor. Like, are we looking for a mate, or are we looking for a parent? Like, what is it? And it's still probably very early on to decide, but you're feeling like you don't know what to do, or that you can't make a decision, and you can. It's as easy as you deciding, quite literally. And so don't let that get in the way of you taking decisive action for what is best for you, because that's where your focus is, especially after what the Pisces that I'm reading for, what you've been through. So if it doesn't feel right, walk, get up and go. You owe nobody anything. You owe it to yourself to be in situations that are in your best interest. Nobody benefits when you're not. It's not being selfish, it's being true to yourself, and you can be selfish and be volunteering you can be giving of yourself and being selfish at the same time, because you're getting something out of it. So forget that whole, I don't want to be bad. To heck with it. Because if you stay, you're going to be resentful, and you're going to turn into this sniveling little, preschooler, because you're not getting your needs met. You're going to be upset because you put yourself in a situation that you just came out of, that you swore you'd never do again. And then here you are at the crossroads going, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. If it doesn't feel right, you walk. End of story. That's it. You owe this person nothing. You owe yourself everything. I mean, you need to take care of yourself, because nobody out there for you is going to have the best interest for you like you do intimately. You know what I mean? And maybe over time, but right now. And the thing is, this feels like it's just in its inception. You guys are kind of sizing each other up. I got to tell you, I don't think, I feel like this is a redo. I feel like this is a test. I don't think that this, in fact, is going to be something that would lead to stability. I think this is someone that's very similar to the past person. And I think that this is kind of a test for you, because are you going to stay out of fear and guilt and, let's just see, I don't want to judge too harshly too soon, or like, are you going to kind of freeze and stay, or are you going to go, nope, not for me, and leave? I think you know which answer I vote for. It's almost like one of those things that you've been, for the Pisces I'm reading for, it's like you've been single for a while or not in anything really serious, but then you meet somebody that reminds you a lot of your other person. And so do you stay and do things differently, or do you cut it off? For the Pisces that I'm reading for, this person reminds you of your old person in the bad way, not in the good way. So this is someone that might have the potential for stability, but I think the more you would get to know them, I think you would find that not everything is as it seems, and they really aren't all that. They too have been kind of unto themselves and by themselves, and they might be looking for someone to kind of spoil them or take care of them. So you both might be wanting the same thing, but you're both being very self-protective and only willing to offer just a little bit because you're wanting to see what the other person will give. So you're both kind of doing the same thing, which is fair, obviously. But if you're feeling like this person's going to be, controlling or only offering very little and just would rather be that by themselves, you owe it to yourself to walk. There's a call to action here for you to look at that and to be like, you know what, you got this. You can do this. This is a learning curve. Not everything's going to be, knocking it out of the park every single time. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. You don't stick around just because you're here already, And I think that's when you come full circle, walking away from this or making decisions about this and going, no, I am going to speak up about that. No, I am going to do this. No, I do get these days to myself or whatever. Or no, that's my money that I spend on me for my things and my people. Any kind of getting vertical on this is you building that strength and you being like, yeah, I can do this. I got this. I can say no. I don't have to show up in service of. I owe it to myself right now. I need to take care of myself first. And that whole showing up in service of thing comes later for me when I feel ready or when I feel like it's worth it for me, whatever it is. But this is about you making some decisions and deciding for yourself. Not waiting for someone to, following someone else's direction or someone kind of shaming or controlling you into a box to where you're all of a sudden super obligated and you're like, okay, there goes all my time for myself. What just happened? I got somebody that kind of just like tried to take over. So just be aware that it might feel like home at first, or it might feel like, that stability, like it's happened so quickly and we got the stability there and it's off to a good start. Be careful. This feels more of the same and it feels like you need to nip it in the bud, and it's kind of a test for you to see where you're at and how far you've come and what you still might be susceptible to. Like, that's apparently I still need to look at that. I didn't realize it, but I just, I'm attracted to the same type of person still, or I reacted the same way I would have a year ago or 3 months or whatever it was. I don't want to do that again. I'm not going to do that again. So just, I think as quick as this starts, you decide to walk just because it feels too familiar, and you and this person, it's like you're pacing or matching each other. Neither one's willing to give any more than the other one is. And I think it's because this person is also looking for someone to kind of take care of them. Not that you're looking for someone to take care of, but what you're looking for is somebody who's stable and somebody who will give what you give. This person, it feels like they're kind of looking for someone to take care of them. And I think more importantly, you need to know that you can take care of yourself. I think it's going to come as a little bit of a surprise, like, okay, well, I guess I do have this. I can do this. All right, I'm good. But you don't know that until you watch yourself go through this. It's like you think everything's fine, but then when the red flags hit, you might be like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's like, yes, you do. You got this. It doesn't feel right. You walk. And then you do, and you're like, oh, okay, I can do this. Okay, all right, I'm good. And it's hard because for the Pisces that I'm reading for, you're pretty fluid about things, and you're pretty generous, and you're pretty easygoing, and you just want to be loved. You just want your attention. Like, you want to get what you give. It's very simple. But that also is, prime pickings for somebody who's a taker or a user, or, they take advantage of that sort of fluid nature that you have, and it always ends badly. Someone's just out for the take. I mean, that's for Pisces. So for this go around for February, guard your resources and your time, and make sure that you're able to say no and to get yourself out of a situation. There's no danger here. It's just, it feels like somebody's fishing around, like they might want to see what you'll be willing to give up. Not just give, but give up. And I don't like that. There it is, illusion. Embrace the truth. So, yeah, you're not the same as you were before, and I think this situation points it out to you, because you're going to react differently. You might react the same and then catch yourself, but you're going to be making different decisions based on this because of who you are now. You might not have thought you've changed, but you did. And this person, I think I mentioned it earlier, they're not what they seem. There's more to the story, and it's like they're kind of withholding a lot. They're not showing you who they really are at first. Not just in the name of getting to know you and not overwhelming you, but I think there's some manipulation and control here, and I think they want someone that will take care of them. Not just a partner, like reciprocity. They want to get in there and be taken care of. Okay. They want to kind of lock it down, as it were. What else for Pisces? The good news is you recognize this right away. You have a little, there's like a stutter step, because you're just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It's like, no, yes, you do know what to do. You walk away. You don't have to stay there. You are under no obligation. What else for Pisces? The Devil. Okay. Glad this showed up, just because it's confirmation for me that things are not as they seem, and that this is kind of a do-over. Like, you get a second chance to walk away. Like, what are you going to do here? This person feels there's parts of this person that they remind you a lot of your other relationship that was pretty significant. And you get a chance to walk away and preserve what you spent so much time reclaiming from the past relationship. You get to nip it in the bud, so to speak. So this is not your, this is like a do-over. This is not someone that's going to go any further than you allow it or should allow it, because it seems like this is a call to action for you to remember who you are and get vertical on this and take care of you and yourself first, and not have any guilt about it, and to end the cycle. You're almost done. Been thinking a lot. You've been spending a lot of time thinking about this. Could be the same person. It could be, it could be your ex coming back, or a new person, but you're not the same person as you were before. And maybe you don't even realize it until you handle this, but things are different now. It's going to be up to you to actually finally act on all that you've learned about yourself and are trying to integrate. This is about you actually having a chance, if you will, to show that to yourself, that you can do it. That, I'm not going to fall for the same shenanigans again. What else for Pisces? And quite possibly it's because you've got this newfound sense of stability or security for yourself also. This could be you showing yourself self-love, and this whirlwind situation that comes through and you're like, I'm not buying it. Just saying. But the focus is on your stability and and like preserving your resources. What else for Pisces? Okay, so we've got imbalance here. This is Temperance reverse and King of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got control issues. You're dealing with somebody with control issues. And you no, you are not dealing with something. They're going to walk right out that door. No, this is a do-over, nothing more. So whoever's coming in, whether it's an ex, because this feels very familiar, like your ex to you, that's probably why you are so like, oh my gosh, this person reminds me so much of my ex. So it's either your ex or it's this new person that reminds you so much, and they're going to be fishing for what they can get out of this. And you're going to, as soon as you realize that, you're going to nip it in the bud. As you should. And I think after that happens, then you have this awareness of like, oh, well, I guess I have changed, or I guess I'm not putting up with that anymore, which is good. Obviously, that's ideal, that you want to see yourself in a more positive, better light. And also, we all want to know that we can take care of ourselves, and that it's easy when things are good, but where real self-reliance and efficacy comes in is when we can extract ourselves or take ourselves out of, like, walk ourselves out of the door when it's a horrible situation, and we just pick ourselves up and we're not putting up with this, we deserve better, and we're out of there. That's when it's like you can look back on that and go, well, I know I can take care of myself. And that's what this is. This is self-love in action, and you not continuing any further with something that just seems a bit too fishy and too much like what you walked away from before. Okay, Pisces. Love and support to you this February. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. You take care.